So, who was this adamant Noah denier? Bible and Hebrew were the foundation of my father's education from the moment he entered school at an Orthodox yeshiva in Brooklyn. At the University of Chicago, where he received his master's, and the University of Pennsylvania, where he received his PhD, he studied with the greatest scholars in the field, men who decoded and read the ancient scripts found on clay tablets throughout Mesopotamia. So when my father reads from the Bible in these lectures, he is translating directly from the original text. He accomplishes this feat with the fluidity and fluency of a person who understands the language of the Bible as his vernacular.
Verse 21, general anesthetic. So God caused to fall upon the man a deep sleep, and he slept. And then he took one of his, here we come to the crucial mistranslation. Why that word was mistranslated, I don't know, but it was. I mean, some Greek translated Selah as rib. And so we speak of Adam's rib, and it becomes a cliche for humor. And somebody writes a play called Adam's Rib. And then when anatomy became a science in the 17th century, and they saw that men and women had the same number of ribs, something's wrong. Man is supposed to have one less. It doesn't. So, what was a mistranslation? Now, what was it? All right, let's take the word Selah. The word Selah, in other parts of the Bible where it appears, is translated or understood as the side. Selah Mishkan Yama. And on the side of the altar, which is to the west, and on the side of the holy temple, which is to the east. The word Selah is always side. The word Selah is always translated as side because that's clearly what it means. So here it says, I believe it says, then God took one side of man, cut it out, or cut it off, and formed it into a woman. So what the story is telling us is, and what's interesting is that Rashi of the 11th century in his commentary here says, the primeval human being created by God was an androgynous. Androgynous is a Greek word which means man-woman. Andros, man, gynos, woman. So Rashi in Hebrew uses this word, this Greek word, man-woman, saying the original human being was created bisexual or of both characteristics. And therefore, God said, well, this isn't good. I got to fix it. And so then he cut him in half, put a male part here and a female part there, and then they're coming together in order to create the one flesh again. So that's interesting that the passage should say, therefore, because the primeval man was cut in half, therefore a man shall leave his mother and father and cleave to his woman so that they shall become one flesh.